Good evening. I'm Dr. Roger Teel, Minister Emeritus of Mile High Church, and I love to help out with Mile High anytime I can and am asked. And what a joy it is to re-enter the Healing Light service, a service we created a number of years ago to be a container and an activator of intense healing energies, centering energies, a time of deep meditation. I'm so delighted that you are here. Now, I know here seems all spread out, and they talk about physical distancing, but there is no distancing in spirit. There is only oneness. And the divine is fully present everywhere, in every moment. So in this moment, we are all absolutely linked and we are one. And we tell our minds this so that our minds can get it and our hearts already confirm it, that we are one with the one, we are one with one another, and that the reality we're a part of is a field of infinite consciousness and light. So it doesn't really matter that we're not in the lovely Vote Center auditorium where this service was birthed and was offered so many times. That's a lovely place. And if you've been there, then you know we had candles everywhere, beautiful foliage and videos of candles. It was dark and there's beautiful music. It was a wonderful energy. That same energy is available right here, right now. Right now, I'm in my study. It's a precious place for me, and I'm physically in this study where I usually do webinars, but it's going to be my meditation chair right now. And what I love about this place is it's got all my favorite books. I've let go of a bunch of books, but I've got all my books on mysticism and the science of mind and spirit, and my devotional books. And it's a rich, rich place for me. I write here, I pray here, and it means something to my heart. And I want, even if you don't have a physical study like this, you have that same quality in your heart, that there's a richness of spirit in which you abide. And there is ancient wisdom pressing upon you, that this right here, right now is a sacred moment. And we're going to make it that together as we attune to the healing reality that is infinitely present, as we sense our oneness with one another. We're a part of the divine right action of God here and now. And we're being supported additionally by the beautiful, beautiful souls who love this service, our energy core. These wonderful beings were dedicated to be in that Vote Center auditorium an hour before our guests arrived, setting the tone. And they would then be with us for our hour together. And they're just as present now. In this very actual moment, they're in prayer. And they're both attuning to the light within them and lighting a candle and supporting us in this moment. So what a wonderful opportunity. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you congratulate yourself on having heard the voice that says, I want to pray today. I want to meditate today. I want to anchor in the truth more fully in this precious, precious day. So thank you for being here. And let's talk a little bit about the phenomenon of healing and what this time is really about. Often we want healings in our lives of body, experience, circumstance, sometimes mind and emotions. We seek healings and we want the evidence of that. And it is the Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom of all good, as it says in the Bible. So the universe holds nothing back from us. And what I think is important to know at the outset is that healing is revealing, and that the initial healing always happens within us. And then the results or the byproducts of that start to show up with a grace and a power in our lives. But our job is to open the way for our connection with the healing experience within us. Okay? All the love we could ever desire is right here, right now. And I hope you'll feel that. I hope you will feel loved and held now and throughout this service, and that be an ongoing experience of your support from the divine lover that birthed you, that imagined you. You didn't create yourself. I didn't create myself. Love created me, life energy, the divine. And that divine has held us. It's seeded great potential within us, more potential than any one lifetime could ever express. It is a light that permeates us. And we're just opening to this reality and this truth. And what's happening within us is we're shifting from fear to love. We're shifting from separation to oneness and feeling held in the mind and heart of God, of spirit, whatever you choose to call that. And it's moving from an identity that is, I'm a lesser human being, I'm a physical organism scraping on this earth for what little good and what little peace I can find. No, we're shifting from that lesser human image to our spiritual identity, to our divine I-image, our divine image, as an expression of the pure awareness and unique consciousness of God. You are a unique individualization and spiritual happening in God. And all of the resources of the divine support you right where you are and are available to flood into your being as you shift from that fabricated separation state and all of its isolation and fear and hollowness into the warmth and the reality of the divine right where you are, and yourself as an expression of that divine. And that divine intelligence you're a part of knows how to do everything. It knows how to make things happen. All we are doing is attuning to it and stepping into the light of our being. You are a luminous light being. Hear me. You are a luminous light being, an embodiment of divine love. And so we're moving back into that identity, and we're not trying to force anything. In powerful healing work, we are allowing that love to have its way with us. We are allowing the light to shine. We are allowing ourselves to be guided. We are allowing the spirit to go forth into expression through and as us in all the highest and most powerful ways. Yes, we hold a goal. We hold a goal that we be physically vitalized, perhaps. We hold a goal that we be prospered more, that more love enter our lives, that new opportunity and vision show up. We hold those goals. But what we understand is that we don't have to force them into being. We don't have to plead. We don't have to beg. We don't have to wish or hope or try to make anything happen. Instead, we attune to that reality of which we are a part. We align with its love, and we say, I accept this or something better, and I allow it to unfold through my alignment, my attunement with this truth. So the first thing you can do is release. Release your efforting. Take some deep breaths and begin to release fear as you listen to what I'm sharing. Release a sense of the absence of what you want in your life, for everything is fully present, available. Release a sense of spiritual loneliness or separation. And prepare to be an empty vessel to receive. In your releasing, it's like you're taking a vessel that's full of all this stuff, pollutants, gunk, and you're dumping it over. You're letting that stuff go. We all accumulate that stuff from our human misconceptions. And you become an empty vessel, fully, totally available to receive. So no matter what your level of spiritual development, it's as simple as releasing and receiving. And most fundamentally, releasing your fear and receiving a sense that it is well with your soul and you are provided for, you are guided, all is well. Now, throughout the meditation, I'll occasionally affirm gently some truths. I will say, I am healed, all is well. I am guided, all is well. I am prospered, all is well. I am loved, all is well. I'll affirm those gently, and you can just soak in those. And again, you're here to bask. You're here to put down deeper spiritual roots. You're not here to force anything. You're here to accept and allow. And more than anything, establish yourselves in the beauty, the sanctity, the holiness of your true spiritual nature. And so thank you for being here, being a part of this fellowship of the sacred that we create together as we now take a deep breath and turn within to create our invocation together. A few deep breaths. And with every exhale, I invite you to begin the emptying. And with every in-breath, may it be in to your heart. And then with your out-breath, empty. Breathe in love. Empty the misgivings, the fears, the judgments, the worldly accumulations. Breathe in this infinite love energy that is right where you are. And breathe out. Empty. Let go and let God. Breathe in the magnitude of the healing heart. And empty, let go of all that God can't use, all the lesser. And for a few moments, you might want to gently place your hand on or an inch or so from your heart center. The heart center being our portal into the pure potentiality, the infinite good, and the divine love of the One. And now just breathe in and out of the heart and sense a warming, a quickening, something thrilling within you that you know you're home after wandering afar. You're home in the care and the keeping and the love of God life. How good it is to feel this healing love. And whenever you choose to let your heart stay open and your hand relax gently on your lap, aligned now with that infinite reality that is God, as the love, light, and intelligence of this universe and of this moment, we open ourselves wide to this divine source, to its activation in our mind, in our heart, through its activation and upliftment in our bodies, and rippling out into the body of our circumstances. We deeply know that all there is God ultimately. For in God we live, move, and have our very being. The sense of this divine communion welling up so beautifully. I speak the word knowing that this time of meditation and attunement is rich, restorative, a rejuvenation of our deepest being. I speak the word knowing that all that is required for greater livingness at the worldly human level is already provided in the mind and heart of God. It is said that even before we ask, it is given. And I speak the word knowing that we bring to this time, not forcing, but an open heart of believing. Knowing that that which we seek is already provided, we say, yes, thank you, God, I accept. I accept my good. I accept through this time an ever-deepening sense of my wholeness. And I know that rippling out from me is a vibration, a healing frequency that tunes up, restores, uplifts, brings light to all aspects of my life. And so I receive and I release and I abide in the beauty of this time, knowing that my good is already given and it is done, for I accept it. When you pray, believe that you have received, and you shall receive. It is written. Together we believe. We give thanks for this field of energy that assists us in going to ever deeper dimensions of believing and accepting. I am healed. All is well. I am guided. All is well. I am prospered. All is well. And oh, I am loved. All is well. And now, established in this beautiful consciousness, we let this service unfold as we listen to a piece of gentle and beautiful music and enter into the silence together.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find God, I find myself.
I am healed. All is well. I am guided. All is well. I am prospered. All is well. I am loved. All is well. I am healed. All is well. I am guided. All is well. I am prospered. All is well. I am loved. All is well. how good it is to dwell in the kingdom of truth. I now invite you to visualize that you have entered into your own personal sanctuary of light. Not so much a religious sanctuary, but a place very much like my study, a rich, vibrant place of the high vibration of the truth that nothing at the surface of life could ever dim or obscure. Enter into your sanctuary. Sense even more deeply the vibration of perfection, of the harmony of the divine. Bask in the light that floods this place, permeates this place, and let it saturate you. Sense that you are abiding in the reality that you are luminous light, a luminous light being. And in your sanctuary, as in my study, there are many sacred texts, and they too hold a vibration. Sense that in the various places where you have laid these texts, that they are reaching out to you. They are emitting this vibration, and it is connecting with you, linking you with the highest wisdom of the enlightened masters, the ascended masters. And sense that in this sanctuary of light, you are not alone. But there are those in service to the light that love to meet you here. Your angels, entities of light. And they hold high watch for you. Allow them to come forth and place their ethereal hands upon your head and your shoulders. And feel that they are transmitting blessings to you. Higher vibrations flowing into you, your physical being, your mental, emotional being, activating ever more of your spiritual being and beauty. Receive the blessings. Everything being harmonized and attuned to the very highest. Feel these blessings and the very light supernal of this place, saturating your cells, vibrating within your cells. Sense your whole body coming into profound alignment, harmony, high energies flowing through every cell function, structure, the bones, the beauty of your body. Sense that your body is absolutely a temple of the Spirit, much as this sanctuary in which you abide, a holy, holy sanctuary. Your body, a temple of the Spirit. And now know that the blessings and the light of this place are naturally shining forth like rays from the sun into every aspect of your life experience as a human. And that in this very moment, emanating from your heart, received through these entities and through the light divine Extending from you are rays of light that are recalibrating every aspect of your worldly walk. Everything coming into balance and harmony with this truth of your being. And sense the joy. Sense the joy and the gratitude of this wondrous return to truth, to love, to God. Oh, feel so grateful that even more than you could imagine to bless your worldly walk is flowing forth into your experience. You're an open channel, a divine instrument for the light and love of Spirit to pour forth. Everything is harmonized, uplifted, all is well. Oh, we just feel such gratitude and such deep joy for the peace that is felt in this moment, the peace that passeth all human understanding. We feel such profound joy for the truth that is making us free, or reminding us that we've been free all along. Visualize, imagine yourself spreading your spiritual wings and no longer trudging upon the earth, but floating, lifted by Spirit. You're floating over your life, a life that is harmonized, blessed, a life you love, a life that is an ever unfolding dream, that is already rich with new possibilities. And sense that your life is moving forward in all the highest and best ways. And the blessings you're receiving in this sanctuary have indeed extended to every area of your life. And now seeing and observing your life as whole and beautiful, uplifted, prospered, blessed. Return to that sanctuary and give thanks for the light that dwells there, the love that imbues this place, and the entities who have served you and blessed you. And return your awareness to where you're sitting in this moment. The frequencies we've established, vibrating lovingly and powerfully and continually in you and from you. And so for this beautiful time together, I'm so grateful with more than words can say, to the giver of all life and the truth in which we abide. I know you are blessed and whole, all is well. Let it be. And so we let it be, and so it is. Amen. This was a wonderful time for me, and I know it was for you too. And I bless you as you go forth now carrying this peace. And you know, the human mind is pesky and its old habits are quite entrenched, and occasionally little doubts or things will crop up. But you know what? Just sense that you're in a masterful place where you can just say, as the great teacher said to the winds and waves that were whipped up, peace, be still. I'm in a higher walk now. Peace, be still. I'd like to thank our Energy Corps yet again for their devotion to Mile High Church, to this place. And you know, we have received a lot here through the good offices of this wonderful spiritual community, Mile High Church, which I love to the depths of my being. I'm so proud to serve for so many years. And I'm still serving in new ways. It's important that we prosper this spiritual center. And as you have received so very much, you continue the healing energy, you continue the growth and the evolution and the upliftment of your life by completing the cycle, the circuit, by your own givingness. So right now, I invite you to go to Mile High's website, milehighchurch.org, and let your heart continue to give. You have received, let it give, and then you amplify things. You create a higher energy through this cycle and this circuitry. Share of your good. And I invite you to do that not just after this service, but let this be a continued devotion for you, that out of the good that you're blessed with, that you remember Mile High Church so that it can continue to shine its spiritual light. Thank you for that. And also on the website, you'll find that it's possible to leave a prayer request there for some ongoing support. And so I encourage you to do that, because we all are blessed. I have a prayer partner, and it's such a blessing to know that that energy is also with me. So thank you again, Energy Core. And by the way, recordings of this service will be stored on the website along with previous Healing Light services and every Sunday and Wednesday service. So you can always go to Mile High's website and enjoy another dose of this healing elixir. All right, now I invite you to make sure you're grounded before you operate any heavy machinery or anything like that, because we've been in a certain state and space. But it lingers. It's like a fragrance that lingers with us as we go about our life. I love you. I bless you. Thank you for being here, and all God's blessings.
Karen Drucker here, coming to you from San Francisco, where I'm in my husband's studio with all his guitars here behind me. I'm going to play you a few songs that I hope, well, little chants here for you, that maybe you'll sing along with me, and I hope it'll help your heart this morning. I am so blessed. That's what we got to remember, huh? I am so blessed. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yes, I am so blessed. That's the whole thing. Sing it now. I am so blessed. I am so blessed, so grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have, for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Sing it again. I am so blessed. I am so blessed, grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yes, I am so blessed. Now take it into a prayer. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful.